Teen sensation, tip for greatness. Coco Gauff owns 3 career top 10 wins. Today's mission is to make it. Madrid finalist and world #1, Ashleigh Barty, strategy supremo, will no doubt have a few ploys to...
Tell us. You serve? Okay. Yeah.
It's all upside for her. Patinseva was downed in 3 tight sets. Sakari get the match back on my terms.
We're going to see a lot of variation from Barty. She's not going to give Coco the same ball twice. Her opponent. This is their first meeting.
Look at the sense of trust and mental steel around the way that the world #1's handled that.
She actually had an 80% success.
Well, showing a lot of character there, Barty. Yeah, Mum went to Florida State Uni, track and field endeavour. It's interesting, you know, she favours hard court. She talks of that, Coco, and she sort of says that she playing style as aggressive as possible with a big serve.
She needs to just stay really positive.
Yeah. That's a well-blended point. I was going to say which. It's not going to work though, is it? Wow, what a way to save break point.
That was in Thursday's match. But Coco stood up to the challenge here.
And this is really good to see. You know, already we've seen a sort of...
In the world, watching on. He used to work a little bit with Nick Kyrgios, but is firmly in the Barty camp. They left Australia and they know they're going to be...
Fun, very bright. What a point from Gauff. The shot prior, the high forehand where she got down heavily now. Gorgeous serve. Looks like she's added in that department quite a bit, invested in the points. Oh, nicely done from Barty. Refreshing. 2 break points for Barty. Gorgeous hand skills from the world #1. You'd expect nothing less. That was just... Oh, glorious. So cleverly engineered. The ball stayed so low off that slice, didn't it?
And that's in addition to Ash Barty's game. She didn't grow up on red clay, but she's really added that big, heavy topspin forehand. She gets the ball to go up and down.
It's a lovely crisp volley to the space on the court from Barty. And the world #1 gesturing as if to say, rain, rain, go away, come back on another day. Lovely, moving the ball around great. Terrific start from the youngster.
That shows a massive level of maturity, doesn't it, to go through what they have and come out with a great first serve and then great rope-a-dope backhand.
Oh, she looked in the driving seat there entirely. Seemed quite a fast, shallow lob, though, didn't it?
Has been really solid.
She has definitely added on that serve. A few miles an hour for sure. This is really big.
Yeah, her and her team have been doing an extraordinary amount of It's a great point from both players. Barty playing
fabulous lob, really well weighted. Yeah, that's where her sort of game elevated from, wasn't it? Seemed to give her a lot of confidence, and then she sort of carried that across to the singles. Well, that was a lovely spike down the tee from Ashleigh Barty, making it look very easy, as she always does. Repeatability. She's definitely got, you know, 10, 20 mile an hour on that over the last year or so. That's really clever, isn't it? Knew that Gauff would be on fast recovery back to the middle of the court. Barty just takes her time and knifes it down the line.
What an adaptability shot. Yeah, absolutely. Coco Gauff running back quickly to recover. And Ash just with the little slice down the line. So
well, she's done that a couple of times, hasn't she? She's just opened up on that off forehand volley, and that's the easiest one to miss. Nicely done again by the world number one. Real sense of calm around that. Nicely taken. Seen that pattern of play a lot on the clay. The back behind. As players are on fast recovery back to the middle. Server bangs it back where they've come from.
9th winner for Coco. Yeah, she slipped a few times, hasn't she? 2 times this restart and once in the middle. Just losing the footing. It's a little bit damp out there, and the lines in particular.
Yeah, she's... well taken.
Just the net cord gave Barty the time to run round. And that is
just
sublime,
mesmerising skill at that situation. Good volley.
Really mature point from Coco.
Oh, very nicely done. So 3 set points of slip. Oh, finally the top seed and world number one, after a handful of set points, snatches it with a venomous cross-court forehand winner. It's Ashleigh Barty who breaks to the front then, 6 games to 4.
It's actually, I know the answer to that question, because watching Coco crack.
Oh, how stealthy was that? She saw that Coco was on the stretch, going for the slice, And that's called a secret approach, when a player like Barty just suddenly ghosts forward from nowhere. There it is. She sort of made the impression she was just playing a regular four there. Oh, that just looks magical, doesn't it? It just looks so easy and efficient from Barty when she serves with that kind of accuracy.
Yeah, it's all about the first serve, isn't it? She just hits her spots so well, gets that easy ball, put it either way.
Oh, that's really nice. It was a heavily undercut approach shot from Barty, but Gauff got the racket head underneath the ball and ripped up the back of it. Look how low it stayed.
And how low she was. Superb knee bend, wasn't it?
How's the sense of calm around that? The nerve, the audacity to play a little chip when Coco Gauff was coming towards the net there to make it tricky. Wow.
Just great hands from the Australian. Just takes all the pace off again, drops it short. So you've got to hit the volley up.
Courage. It's the uniqueness of her game that's her salvation.
I just think we've got that on the WTA tour now in the last few years, the variety of so many players.
We saw Martic earlier using the same thing, didn't we?
She can serve, she can volley. The forehand is still the stronger wing, but the backhand doesn't break down.
Oh, it thought about wriggling over that one, didn't it? But there was enough quality from the American just to, again for Gauff. That's just gorgeous, isn't it? 189 Ks per hour. That is traveling. Definitely 100. Well, Barty had given up in the point, but the volley came back to her, so she thought, okay, let's resume.
Another fantastic point from both players. And that was a really great little hook shot, wasn't it, from Coco Gauff? Just didn't do quite enough with volley. The second one.
Oh, doesn't get any better than that, does it? Masterful level of ball control from Ashleigh Barty. Look at this. Quite a deep position as well on court behind the baseline. Well, she can put the ball on a euro, can Ashleigh Barty, when she's in control, and she certainly has been masterful so far today. A set and 2-1, she leads.
No. Ladies and gentlemen, signore e signori, unfortunately, Miss Barty has to retire.
Wow, this is really surprising. So the trainer was called on, and Ash Barty was sort of shaking her head in frustration. She's going to have to pull out. I think seemingly the right arm issue is the reason. We're only just...
So Coco looks a bit shocked, as I think the rest of us feel. She was a set and 2-1 down. It was on serve in that second set.